Rajat Shukla, what can you tell us about Shraddha and the relationship with Aftab? This is a love story which has gone horribly wrong. She wanted to marry Aftab and Aftab just murdered her, carried out this gruesome crime. Since when did you know Shraddha and what did you know about their relationship?
So I am knowing Shraddha since 2015. We were there together in college for Bachelors of Mass Media. And for the 3 years, I saw Shraddha being very active. She was there with me in theatre. And she used to also participate in a lot of activities. She used to be an active student. She used to talk to people, make friends, party together. But, sooner after 2018 was when there were behavioral changes that we had observed in her. And we were not able to decipher it then. But then 2019 was when she revealed about the relationship with Aftab. And, people met and they thought that they are nice together. But then a few days later, she began to tell that, he's violent and he beats her up and all of that. But, I don't know what magic this person had done on her that in spite being into this terrible toxic relationship, she continued to stay with him. And she wanted to come out of it. That was also one thing that she had very clearly mentioned to be friends.
To you as well, Mr. Shukla?
She had said this to the closest friend of hers.
Okay.
And so eventually, because we are a friend circle, so it was also informed to me.
So I want to know, Mr. Shukla, did you meet Aftab ever? I
hadn't met, but then a lot of our friends had met.
Okay.
And because he was a person who used to stay here in Vasai itself. So, he was not a complete stranger kind of a person.
He was not, I beg your pardon, Mr. Shukla?
Yeah.
What did you say?
I didn't get you.
You said he used to stay in Vasai, and you never met him, is what you're telling us.
I didn't met him, but my friends had met him.
Okay. They were in a relationship since 2018, and ever since they got into a relationship, you're saying you saw behavioral changes.
2018 was when they were into a secret relationship. However, things changed sooner after. Like 2019 was when she confirmed it to we friends that she is into a relationship.
Were they staying together in Mumbai as well, or did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
We heard. So they were saying that they are staying in a live-in relationship, but it was informed that they're going to stay somewhere outside. But they were staying in Vasai itself for some time, and then they later decided to shift to Delhi for job. And sooner after they shifted, within a week, she was out of reach.
You tried to get in touch with her during this time. 8th of May is when the murder is believed to have been carried out. This gruesome crime is believed to have been carried out.
Her brother and a friend tried to contact her. And, so it was a matter where everybody were surprised, where is she, So it was more of missing thing. But then later we got to realize that it's a murder.
So you didn't have a whiff of it. You didn't think that something could have gone wrong. You just thought that she's probably just out of touch.
Exactly. We thought that maybe she has cut herself off from people. She's traveling. But then God.
Ever since they were in a relationship, you would beat her up. So this abuse had started long ago, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, I mean, partially, but then he had become violent. So if you see, Lakshman says that, she had once also contacted Lakshman that, please take me out or this person will kill me, So she had become, very afraid, terrified with the behavior of Aftab. But I'm in the question that why was she still staying?
Okay, you are saying that you still don't know why she continued staying with him, even decided to move cities with him, for him.
The thing is that, generally love relations, sacrifices are something that's celebrated, sadly. Sacrifices shouldn't be celebrated. When you see that somebody is not right for you, I think moving is what is to be promoted. sacrifices are not to be promoted. But generally we see, this is what is happening.
Otherwise, in the circles that Aftab and Shraddha used to hang around with friends, you say you never met him. But the others, what have they told you about Aftab's behavior in general, in social circles?
Aftab was more like a poker face, somebody whom you would not be able to know much about. He used to express his views, but those views were very limited.
A bit of an introvert, is that what you're saying?
I won't say introvert, but
Okay.
a reserved person for sure.
He's reserved. Also,
Yeah.
we are picking up from our sources really that even after the murder, he got in several women to the flat and also had
Yeah.
a physical relationship with them. Do you know anything, or did Shraddha say anything about them having these problems? It does appear that there were misunderstandings about, from each other in the point of view of them suspecting each other of cheating on them with different people. Is there something that you picked up from Shraddha or her close friends?
This can be a case, but Shraddha had never really spoken about this. Maybe she would have thought that it's her personal matter, she should keep it to herself. But certainly about Aftab threatening her, that news she used to tell us. I mean, these things that, Aftab is being boiled into her, beats her up. She's afraid that, now Aftab might even kill her.
But what were the misunderstandings really about? Had it got to do with trust? Were there trust issues? Or because Shraddha wanted to marry him? What were these fights about?
I think marrying or something like that, Shraddha was too mature for all this. Just for the heck of marriage, she won't be so much involved into a person that the person would, eventually end up killing her. I don't believe that. That is absolutely nonsense.
The father also has spoken to us and said that this was, in public knowledge that Shraddha was repeatedly beaten up by Aftab.
Yeah, that's true.
Have the friends said anything at all about the last few days of Shraddha, especially the time when she moved to Delhi, about things getting worse, from bad to worse? Do we know anything about that?
Yeah, so it was in the month of March when discussions about they shifting to Delhi were in the air. That they decided they're going to shift there, they're going to work, and sooner after they did, within a week, they lost connection with Shraddha.